I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Hodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone in whom I learned this truth. Shalom to the brothers who pushing this gospel and truth and in sincerity to the four corners of the earth to wake up the elect and to the elect. Shalom. I want to go on the topic of the prophets are back in today's time. All right. And that's why I have here Daniel, the 12th chapter, 13th verse. And I'm just going to make this a quick lesson, get straight to it. Because you know how Jake is. They got a very, very, very low attention span. So the prophets is back in today's time, right? And it tells you in Daniel, the 12th chapter, 13th verse, which reads, "But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days." And this is the angel of the Lord talking to Daniel the prophet, right? Because he was basically telling him about, what was to come. Just to briefly sum it up, during the time of during the end of the Six Syrians War and the Roman Empire, right? And he basically told him, in this verse, to go and continue doing what you're doing until your end come, and you're going to rest basically for a while, and then you're going to come back in your lot, right, in the end of in the latter days, in the end of these days, in the end of the days, which is now. So the prophet Daniel is back in today's time, right, prophesizing basically the downfall of this kingdom, right? Because that's what the prophets did in the ancient days. They prophesied against kingdoms, right? And how those kingdoms how those kingdoms was going to fall, or how the Heavenly Father was going to destroy that particular kingdom, or what's going to befall that particular kingdom, and who's going to be risen up to rule next, right? That's what the prophets basically was sent to do, right? Prophet means to say before, So that's their job. They basically are the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? So let's get Jeremiah, because this explains to what the prophets did when they was on the scene. I'll start at the 7th verse. This is Jeremiah, the 28th chapter, 7th verse. "Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears, and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesieth of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord have truly sent him." See, the prophets, people used to be afraid of the prophets when they came around, because they know once that prophet is sent by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, it's basically not going to be of good, tidings, right? Because most of the prophets, they came and basically told the people about themselves, that they're going off and they being wicked, and if they don't change their ways, the Most High is going to destroy their ass, right? So Jeremiah is telling the people that, hey, the prophets that have been before me, they prophesied against countries, kingdoms, about the wars, about war that's coming, about the evil that's been done, and the pestilence that's going to befall you if you don't get your shit together, man. And that's exactly what the prophets are doing in today's time. They prophesying against this wicked kingdom, which is spiritually called Babylon, right? Which is the United States of America, right? About how this wicked nation, Esau, Edom, are going to be destroyed for the things they have done to the children of Israel, and how they've been handling the earth, man. Right? With the pollution in the air, the chemtrails, the GMOs, the pollution of the water, right? Not honoring the land Sabbath, and not giving Israel their what you call it, dang, can't figure the word out right now. Reparations, and just not telling us who we are. Just all type of wicked things that this devil have been doing, man. Right? And it is time for him to basically give up that kingdom. Give up this kingdom. Right? So that's what the prophets are coming back and telling the people, like, hey, this is what's going to happen. Because Yahweh always sent his prophets to his children of Israel to let them know what's going to come before it happened. What's going to happen before it happened, Like the prophets are telling you, like, this kingdom is going to get hit with nuclear, missiles, right? It's going to be war. It's going to be famine. And everything that the prophets are telling the people what's going, excuse me, so like what's going to befall them is happening, right? Food shortage, right? Pestilence with what that just came a few years ago, and still certain diseases is going on that's coming upon America, right? Catastrophic events with the earthquakes and volcanoes erupting and floods, right? It's so many of those catastrophic events that's been happening, in today's time that have not been happening, back in the day, man. Unless I did not, unless I have not been paying attention or heard about it. But I know most of the times when those type of events happens, most people do talk about it, But the prophets are back, all right? They're back in today's time, and you just back in, how it was in ancient times with the prophets being on the highways and byways, on the hedges, teaching his word. We're out there now doing the same thing that they've been doing, teaching the truth on the highways and byways, waking our people up, letting them know that they are the children of Israel, that they are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father. They weren't teaching you that in these churches, man, telling you that you part of the 12 tribes. And I'm talking about the Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans, man. The 12 tribes of Israel. They didn't teach you that in church, man. They don't teach you that there is a dietary law, certain things you should eat and that you should not eat. Plenty of things. But we right, go on the highways and byways and we tell our people that, and they go and roll up their windows. you know, or they walk past and stick their nose up. All right. But the point is, man, the prophets are here. The prophets are here and they telling you what's going to befall you before it happens. So that's pretty much it. Lord willing, till next time. Shalom.